Hey guys, Spider-Man here. Just gonna do a little quick video. All you people that are looking for work, this is mainly going out to New Brunswickers and anybody in Eastern Canada who's looking for a job. I just want to let you know that if you come to Banff, Alberta, this is where I came from. I moved from St. John, New Brunswick to take a job with one of the major hotel companies. I can't mention their name. But if you look in Banff, under the major hotel owners, you'll see who I'm talking about. They offered me and my wife a full-time job here in Alberta. And so I sold everything I own in New Brunswick and came to Alberta with hopes of gainful employment. Well, I just want to kind of let you all know in Eastern Canada that they're crying for workers here in Alberta. They're crying for workers, but there's not enough housing. Well, it's true, there's not enough housing. It's hard to find a place to live. We're happen to be in a Staffacom. But I'm going to let you know something right now. They have no interest in hiring Canadians. None. If you're from another country, temporary foreign worker, that's all they want. They say they want Canadian workers, but Canadians won't fill the jobs, the low-paying jobs. Well, I had a low-paying job. They fired me for no reason and replaced me with a temporary foreign worker. Only because I made 13 or 14 bucks an hour, they were able to replace me with someone to make $11 an hour. And then they take that $11 an hour and they take 50 cents per hour towards their plane ticket home. So I just want, I seen on Kijiji there was a fella who was from Nova Scotia, and he wanted, he's looking for a job here in Banff, Alberta. And it sort of bothered me that I sold everything that we owned to move all the way across the country to Alberta for these magical great jobs. There is none. I don't smoke drugs. I don't drink. I show up for every shift. I don't ever call in sick for work. These are my main priorities here. I did my job every day. I showed up to it on time, and I still get terminated for no reason and replaced by a temporary foreign worker. So I just want to let everyone know who's thinking about coming to Banff, Alberta, or Canmore, not to even bother. If you can get a job in Edmonton or Calgary, go for it. But my experience here in Alberta has been up and down. Beautiful scenery, beautiful, it's a nice place for a vacation. But when I called immigration on this company, they wouldn't do nothing but knuckle drag. I've called lawyers. I've called everyone about this foreigner taking my job and the company allowing it to happen and wanting it to happen. I come from a place where there's no money. I was on welfare before. You've seen me in my gold prospecting videos trying to make a couple bucks for my family. The lawyers out here all want like $2,000 or $3,000 retainer, so I can't even get a lawyer to fight on my behalf for my job. It's left me in a horrible position. I should have just stayed in New Brunswick on welfare. I would have been in a hell of a lot better place than I am now. So, just to reiterate, Alberta is not looking for Canadians. They are looking for temporary foreign workers. Go. So, unless you're from another country, don't bother applying for a job here, because even if you get it, you'll get out here and you'll be sadly disappointed within a few months. As soon as your probation's up, they'll get rid of you for no good reason and replace you with a foreigner who makes $2 or $3 less an hour than you. So they're always crying that Canadians don't want to do these jobs. I was happy with my job. I showed up every day. I did it. I didn't like all the tasks that I had to do, but I did it anyway. Because anything seemed to be better than being on welfare. Well, now that they've released me, and I can't find a job anywhere, it's not that I don't want to work. I want to work badly, and I like this company that I worked for. So, I just want to keep telling you folks that don't come to Banff, Alberta if you're a Canadian and you expect a job. You're not going to get one. They can hire multiple Filipinos or Japanese people to come here for less money than we make, and these people are forced to work there because they'll just terminate their immigration status, or they'll just terminate their visa, and then they have to go home to a country that's 10 times more poverty-stricken than ours. So, go back to your own country and live in a fucking squalid conditions, or live like a fucking slave and live here in Canada under, these people's rule. It's bullshit. I'm disgusted right to no end. Maybe I'll tell you the name of the company later on, but for all you YouTubers out there that are Canadian from Eastern Canada, don't come to Banff, Alberta to work. It's not worth it. You'll just be fired so they can hire someone with, from a foreign country. I thought this was going to be a big change for my family. We actually make less money now than when we were on welfare in New Brunswick. My rent's $1,000 a month. It's one of the cheapest places around for a 2-bedroom apartment. $1,000 a month. If you're only making $13 an hour, you do the math, because they won't work you full time. They give you the minimum that they can. The foreign workers get to work full time because they make minimum wage. But if you're Canadian, you come here and you make anything over $12 or $13 an hour, they're going to work you 25 hours a week, and you're going to barely struggle to get by. Food costs here are atrocious. I remember in New Brunswick, I could go to the grocery store for $150. I could buy probably a week and a half's worth of food. Here, a week and a half's worth of food would cost me $300 or $400. So, it didn't pay off coming out here. They act like they're hurting for workers, but they can fire Canadian workers that are willing to work and take on temporary foreign workers. The whole thing is just a big bullshit. They act like they're hurting for Canadian workers, and Canadian workers won't take the jobs. And, I've learned over my experience why Canadian workers won't take the jobs, because nobody wants to work 25 fucking hours a week. Nobody wants to dedicate their whole fucking life to the job and have the job screw them over. 25 fucking hours a week is what they got me for. My wife works full time. All of her fucking supervisors are foreigners. They're all on visas. So, all the foreigners stick together like a big union. Every country, every nationality, all stick together like a big union. If you're a fucking Canadian in Banff, Alberta, you will get screwed big time. So, when I called immigration, I asked immigration, why don't you ban them from hiring any more foreign workers? But they won't give you an answer to that. They're like, oh, everything's confidential, and we won't give you an answer to your questions. It's like, what a bunch of fucking government knuckle draggers. I have never fucking dealt with so many stupid, incompetent fucking government workers in my life. And I was on welfare. I dealt with the stupidest of the fucking stupid. But here I am today, talking to you about the fucking knuckle-dragging fucking government who allows this to go on. They keep the borders fucking open, allow fucking all these people to take our fucking jobs. Even if they're shitty fucking minimum wage jobs, they're still fucking jobs. They cry that everybody has to get off welfare and blah, blah, blah. But then when it comes time, they don't do nothing about it. So if you're a lawyer out there and you're willing to take on a case pro bono, you know, I'm always here. You can message me, you can leave a comment on my Gmail, I'll get right back to you. Because I'm in utter disgust. My contract was open-ended, so that means they can just do whatever the fuck they want. And it's just bullshit. So, until next time, guys, I hope when you're looking for a job and you want to come to Alberta, don't come to Banff, whatever you fucking do. Because the government sticks up for the fucking foreigners, and they stick up. I'm not racist until I came here. And now I realize that all these fucking goofs are taking our fucking jobs. I can't even find a fucking job. I've been looking for 2 months. Can't find a job anywhere. There's 1,000 listings, and nobody replies to me. And when I go to these fucking companies to see, oh geez, if they're hurting for people, how come I can't get a job? And then I realize they're all fucking Filipinos. They're all Japanese. They're all Chinese. They all come from another country. There's British. There's every fucking country in the world. The only Canadians you're going to find are the directors and the executives of the companies. They're the only Canadians you'll find. So, remember, if you're looking for that job to start off, you ain't going to get it. You know? And if you do, they'll keep you for a 3-month probation or whatever your probation period is, and then they'll fucking fire your ass. And you'll come in, and you'll notice that on your schedule that some Japanese or some fucking Filipino or some guy from England is taking your job for $2 less an hour than you fucking make. So that's the end of my rant, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little video. And, oh yeah, Dusty Smith, TJ, the Amazing Atheist, and Anonymous. They're all fucking good guys to watch. And, you know, peace the fuck out.